Rare solar eclipse above our valley right now and across the west coast, but don't rush out and look at it just yet. KMIR-6's Jessica Flores is in studio tonight to tell us how to see it safely. Jessica.
The partial eclipse started about 30 minutes ago and will last for about the next hour. Experts say we won't see something like this for the next 42 years. We talked to a local astronomer who tells us how to see it without damaging your eyes.
Throughout the years, Robert Victor has chased eclipses.
1959, 63, 1970s.
He says the partial eclipse passing over the Coachella Valley happens once in a blue moon. The desert won't see something like it again until 2044.
For this valley is one of the 3 deepest solar eclipses of this century.
The moon covering part of the sun creates a rare crescent shape. But you don't want to look at it with the naked eye.
The sun will look overall dimmer, but the part that's left has still the same intensity per unit area, and that's what destroys eyesight.
To look directly at the sun, you need specially made sunglasses. These are made for solar viewing. But if you don't have something like this, then you can always make homemade devices to look at projected images of the sun.
Here's a cardboard box. We have a piece of white paper taped at the bottom end of it.
Then make a slit at one end, tape a paper over it, make holes in the paper, point it toward the sun, and the sun's image will be projected on the white paper at the other end. You can get the same effect with 2 index cards.
Hold the card up toward the sunlight and take a second card, which is white, and hold it in the shadow of the first card. We have images of the sun.
During the peak of the eclipse, these round images will look like they have a bite out of them because the moon is only partially covering the sun.
You have to travel if you want to see a total eclipse, generally, unless you're lucky enough to live on the path.
For Victor, following this star, well worth going the distance.
The peak of the eclipse happens at 6:39 tonight, so if you don't have these solar viewing glasses, you still have time to get hold of those 2 index cards you need. Back to you.
You're lucky you got a pair of those, Jessica.